Alright, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy RonTrades, and we are back with another trade weekly breakdown. For this video start, guys, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you guys are new, man. We are almost on this big road to 200 subscribers on my new channel. Like I said, guys, we're going to be doing a trade breakdown here. This was a hell of a week in the markets. A lot of great moves happened this week, so I'm actually just going to go over the trades that I took. So the first trade we're going to start off with, guys, is going to be USDJPY. And this trade here was taken on the 10th here, March 10th this week. Real simple trade here. Took a long position here, and I entered off of this order block right here. As you guys can see, we're just going to do a quick annotation here. So we see our price responded right here very aggressively. Price came back down inside of this order block here. If you guys do watch ICT, you know this is a order block. The last two down closed candles for the aggressive move up. Price returns right back inside of this. And as price moves up here, I take an entry right here of this candle. And then my target is right here at these buy stops right here, taking out buy side liquidity. Obviously, we did run for more pips, but I'm going to be transparent on this channel. I did not catch all of this. I only caught 17 pips of this move because I got out at buy side liquidity. I wasn't looking to hold this. Even though price went up for, you know, a lot of pips, I didn't catch all of this. I'm just gonna be transparent. I only caught 17 pips here, so this was a nice UJ trade here I took this week. That was the only trade I took for USDJPY here. Bagged a nice 1% off of this. Nice little 1 to 2-ish reward on this setup here. So yeah. So the next setup we took is gonna go over to EU. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I was playing on EU all week. EU was my baby girl this week. I took a lot of trades on EU, as you guys are going to see here. So we're just going to start from the 8th. My first trade on EU was on the 8th here. So let's go. Let me zoom in here. Alright, so right here in the 8th, you can see I did take a long position here. And the reason I got into this trade is basically the same thing from the last one. As you can see, we have a nice order block right here. Price leads aggressively from the zone here as price is buying up. If I go down to the 5-minute time frame, which I'm going to do now. Let's go to the 5-minute. Let's go back to the 8th. So I'm just go to the 8th. See. Alright, so right here in the 5-minute. On the 5-minute, it looks way cleaner here. On the 5-minute. Alright, so like I said here, the reason I got into this EU trade is because I was already you know, bearish on the dollar coming into this week here. Well, at least starting off this week, I was very bearish on the dollar, so I knew that we could see some upward expansion on the all the other pairs compared with the dollar. So here on EU, you can see I got into a long position here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. As price came down here, we made a nice reaction here off this order block right here, and I entered off this fair value gap. Like I say, if you guys watch ICT mentorship, you guys understand the fair value gaps here at the premium levels are definitely very powerful here. It's very powerful confluences to use. Not really a lot of confluences that I use here. I'm just entering our fair value gaps, targeting buy side liquidity, targeting old highs, targeting old lows, etc, etc. So right here on this EU trade, price came down a little bit into this order block right here, resting right here. We made an aggressive move up. I entered right here at this fair value gap. My stop loss is just below right here. As you can see, I had a 12 pip stop loss. Price runs up for 30 pips, taking out buy side liquidity, which is resting right here. Also, this is equal highs. So this was another confluence for me getting into the trade and targeting right here because we have equal highs here and we have buy stops. Now, as you can see, price did run up, but I didn't catch all of that. I only caught 30 pips here. So this was a nice 30 pip gain here starting off the week on Euro USD. Now my next setup I took on Euro USD, straight down to the 15-minute, was on the 10th. So I didn't trade the 9th. I skipped Euro USD on the 9th and I just went straight to the 10th. So I missed this section here on the 9th. I didn't trade New York section here, but right here is where I caught a beautiful setup here, a 55 pip setup, and this setup here really got me to over my 3% for the week here on my Forex Funds funding challenge account. So right here, you can see we had a nice Judas swing here. This move right here faked a lot of people out. It faked a lot of retail traders out that was going to continue to keep chasing this buy here. So as you can see, price before the market opens, the price rallies up, taking out buy side liquidity right here. Nice Judas swing. But like I say, if you watch ICT mentorship, you understand this is a Judas swing. You understand this is a fake move, and after this we should see some distribution. to, you know, go ahead and sell down. That's exactly what we're seeing. So as you can see here, the market opened up at 8 o'clock. That's my trading session. You can see price makes its way down here, and I enter right here off this fair value gap right here on a 5-minute time frame. Let's drop down. 5-minute time frame right here. Beautiful, very beautiful entry here. As you can see here, price makes a fair value gap. I take my entry right here at 1.10895. This is my entry here. My stop loss was just above this candle. If price goes above this candle, that means that this fair value gap is not valid and we may need to look for another one. But in this instance here, price goes down. Trades very, you know, aggressively down here. I do believe we had news here in the 10-2 that played a big factor in this move happening. But you can see here, price makes a nice reaction going down. We go down here and we target this sell side liquidity right here. And we target this support level in the retail mindset trader. So nice trade here, just targeting sell side liquidity, entering off a fair value gap. Nice 55 pip win here. This trade, like I say, this trade here really put me up for this week on my funded account. All right, so now we go to the 11th. So right here is the day. This is a nice trade I took today here. So this is going to be basically a today's trade breakdown video. So right here today we had 10 a.m. news for the US dollar. So I was already expecting the US dollar to get very strong around that 10 a.m. time zone. So if I drop down to the 15-minute time frame, I'm going to tell you guys exactly why I got into this trade and what I was looking for. So right here, like I said, around 9:30, that's when I really was looking for an entry to go ahead and participate inside of the market here. So I enter off of this fair value gap here. So let me draw it out here. So this candle right here, I enter off of this candle's fair value gap. So as you can see here, price showed the willingness to go down even lower here. I took my fair value gap entry here. Price did go up a little bit more, almost hit me out for stop loss, but it didn't. I had my stop loss just above this candle here. Let's see. So my stop loss was just above this candle right here. So a 7 pip stop loss right here. So if price runs my stop, that means that this fair value gap for this candle may not be valid, or we may push into another fair value gap. But in this instance here, price didn't take out my stop loss. As you can see, price comes in, fills me in here. So I take a market execution as price comes up to the 50 level of this candle. Enter here, price rejects off nicely, and we go ahead and target sell side liquidity, which is resting right here at this old low, very obvious low here, where retail traders are going to take buys at, because this is a AKA support level. As you can see, price runs right through that. And you know, I didn't capture all of this after this move happened. I only captured 28 pips. I didn't capture all of this here. Like I said, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm not gonna sit here and get on here and lie to you guys about what I caught and what I didn't. Like I say, 28 pip win here for a nice Friday. I closed out this trade here, so that was a nice trade set up here. I was break even as we ran down on this aggressive candle here, so very nice setup here on EU. Now for my last setup that I took, it's going to be US30. It's the last trade I took for this week. US30 trade here was a bummer trade. I didn't trade today. I was just marking up the chart, so I didn't trade this day at all. Even though it planned out exactly how I called it, I didn't take a trade here because I was already up for the week. Now, as you can see here, this is the trade that I caught on March 8th, US30 March 8th. This is a very nice setup, clean setup, very obvious setup here on US30. So like I say, obviously we can see the market has showed the willingness to go higher. We have this nice run up, faking out and taking out a lot of buy side liquidity, and we're getting a lot of buyers in the market here. So this move here, this move right here, faked a lot of buyers into the market. You know, everyone's saying, oh, it's going up, it's buying up. And you can see smart money go ahead and unloads their positions, pushing this thing all the way down. So as I seen these 3 candles here, I went ahead and got my optimal trade entry, which is, as you can see here, if you guys follow ICT, let me change my field color. We'll go with white. So as you guys follow ICT, you guys know he teaches the optimal trade entry technique. Basically entering up to the 62 level or the 705 level here. As you can see, I take an entry right here at the 705 level. I had a nice sell limit here. Had my stop loss just above this candle here. As you can see, price trades right down and takes out these equal lows, and we have sell side liquidity right here resting below. So this is a very nice setup that I took here on US30. We had a lot of aggressive movement here. I didn't take advantage of Nas. Nas actually did the same exact thing US30 did, but I only took the US30 setup just because I like US30 a little bit more better than Nas, just my opinion. But like I say, overall great week this week. Like I say here, guys, entering out this fair value gap that ICT teaches on his free mentorship YouTube. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. He has changed, you know, really changed the trading game for not only me but a lot of people. So yeah, man, that's really the end of this video. Real quick trade breakdown video, guys, just showing you the trades that I took this week on my funded account. We are taking up my forex fund funded account. We are almost at our profit goal. I will do a video updating you guys when I do pass through my forex fund challenge. I'm going to go over all the trades that I took and how I manage my account with risk management. So it's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a great trading week. I know I did, and I hope you guys have a better week than you did next week. And yeah, we out here.